Bonjour. Today I am not live, but what I thought I would do, I would give you access, exclusive access to my exclusive live lesson that I hold for my members of my YouTube channel and my subscribers of my website. Today is a gap fill exercise. It's called Vive les coiffeurs. It was recorded a few weeks ago. If you want more like this, all you need to do is subscribe or become a member of my YouTube channel. So have a look, tell me what you think, leave a comment, subscribe, do everything. That's it for me. Au revoir, à bientôt, bisous, bisous. On va commencer. What do you think that vive les coiffeurs mean? Okay, vive les coiffeurs. And in a minute, I'll ask you, what do you think this text is about? Live the hairdressers, okay. Live the hair. Greg, I am on. Greg, what's wrong? I think people can't see me. I am here, okay. Okay, so what do you think that vive les coiffeurs means? So we've got the word life of the hairdressers. No, it's life. No. Alors, vive means life, okay? Vivre means to live, okay? But when you say, it doesn't mean that it's a hairdresser's life. For example, I could say, and I'm going, hopefully you can see my screen, okay? I could say, vive le roi. Vive le roi! Vive le roi! Oh, Damien, you've got that. Long live the hairdressers. Leslie, long live the hairdressers. Okay, Kate, you can see me, John. Okay, long live the hairdressers. So when you say vive le roi, say long live the king. Okay, hooray to the hairdresser. Gigi, absolutely. So the title is called, no, here's the answers. No, don't look, don't look, don't look. I'm an idiot. Seriously, idiot. Please do not look. Okay, hopefully you didn't see that. Oh gosh, such an idiot. Okay, so yes, vive les... Lol. Okay, look into my eyes, look into my eyes. You did not see any of that. Okay, so vive les coiffeurs, long live the hairdressers. Let me please read, Alan, bonjour, read the text. Do not give me the answers yet. We will establish what the words are in a minute. When I said, please tell me what the next word is, then you give it to me, okay? But not before that, okay? It's so that everybody has a go, okay? So, vive les coiffeurs, long live the hairdressers, okay? So, après 2 mois de confinement, so I'm going to use my red here. Après 2 mois de confinement, okay, have a look at that, plus de 60% des Français attendent avec, and here we need a word, okay, la réouverture des salons de coiffure ce 11 mai. Okay? En effet, partout en France, de nombreux coiffeurs comptent les jours avant de retrouver leur question mark here. Cependant, un coiffeur en activité sera obligé de, don't know, un masque et des lunettes de protection. De plus, les clients qui porteront des peignoirs jetables devront être, and number 4, we don't know, à plus d'1 mètre les uns des autres. OK, ça c'est le texte. OK, before we start, de quoi parle le texte? What is the text about, do you think? Before we start, just one liner, either in French or in English. De quoi parle le texte? What is it about, and why is the title Vive les coiffeurs? Okay, that's to start with. Okay, what do you think the text is about, and why is it titled Vive les coiffeurs? Okay, So I read the text. Simon, it's about lockdown. Okay. Simon, it's about lockdown. And I have underlined the word confinement for you to know. Confinement means lockdown, okay, like confinement, okay. Nick, not being able to get haircut in lockdown, okay. Olivia, French people need haircuts. We all do. You seen my hair? It's getting grayer by the minute. Olivia, French, okay. People wanting to have haircut after lockdown, okay. Sebastian, lockdown. Leslie, hairdressers returning to cut hair at their salons, okay. John, hairdressers coming out of lockdown. Dinesh, something about hairdressers and lockdown, absolutely. So you get the gist of it. Gigi, about the salons opening on May the 11th. DJ, returning to hairdresser post-lockdown. David, reopening hairdresser. And Amanda, long haircuts, Reg, after lockdown. Yes, okay. Shan't, haven't been to the hairdresser. Okay. Richard, COVID-19. Oh, 9. Oh, is that a new one? COVID-9. Okay. Brian, 60% get their haircut every month. No, Brian, but there is 60% somewhere here. Okay. Shan't, because the confinement. Okay. So you get the gist of it, okay? Even if you are not, and that even if you're not of this level, and by the way, this is level A2/B1, okay, just for you to understand the level of where we're at. So if you're A1 or A0, as in complete beginners, you will find that quite hard. But reading the text like that, you may get the gist of it. And I think some of you did, okay? And Shena, it's about the implementation, what to do while all the work goes back. Okay, 60% go to hairdressers. Okay, and déconfinement 11 mai, Lynn. Okay, so we understand the gist of it. Okay, so let's have a look at the full text and let's do one sentence by sentence. So, après 2 mois de confinement, plus de 60% des Français attendent avec la réouverture des salons de coiffure ce 11 mai. Now, I know that Brian noticed that we had, and others, the word 60, the number 60, and also you've noticed the number 11 as well, okay? So 60 being 60, okay? Pourcent, 60%, okay? And we have le 11 mai aussi. So Kate going back to hairdresser after the lockdown. That's pretty much. And Olivia, that's you get it. Okay. So 60 is 60. Okay. TC 24. Okay. 60. And 11 is 11. Please, if you don't know your numbers, and I think you might not, depending on your level, okay, it's really important to learn them because they come up in all kind of forms, you know, not only when you speak on the phone, you know, you give your phone number or instructions of finding a street number or anything. It's super handy. And we find them in idioms as well. So that's really, really important. Now, what do you think, before I translate, before I go through each word, what do you think the first word, and I'm talking about this one here, okay, is, okay? So we are going to try to guess if you didn't see the answers early on, because I'm an idiot. That's what I do best, being idiotic. What do you think the word is? So here is the phrase again. Après 2 mois de confinement, plus de 60% des Français attendent avec la réouverture des salons de coiffure ce 11 mai. Alors, avec Richard, anticipation, John, impatience, Kay, anticipation, Zayedou, patiemment, Jonathan, patience, okay. I like that. You've got avec la patience, okay, Olivia. This is really good. I mean, you've got the right meaning and the right understanding of the sentence here. So it's excitement. Gigi, I'm not sure we would use the word excitement. Excitation, we would say, and even that is not appropriate. You wouldn't use it for that. The same way as you wouldn't say je suis excitée. It just means something completely different. Impatience, excitement. Alors, excitement, again, we don't use. Okay, we would use excitation. I'm going to use, by the way, I'm using my word reference always. And because I do not have my glasses, I cannot see. Okay. Excitation. But we would talk about enthusiasm rather than excitation. Okay. Excitation is more, don't know how. I want to keep, you know, right. Anyway, so, Elsa, we talked about enthusiasm. Okay. So, Shena translated it for us. After 2 months of confinement, more than 60% of French people, French waiting impatiently. Thanks for that. Okay. Patience. Alors, I'm going to tell you that, and why it is we cannot say impatiemment or patiemment. Someone said patiemment early on. Okay. Because the fact that you're using avec, and I'm going to use here, okay, we need to have a word that follows, as in a noun. So we are waiting with impatience, okay? I mean, patience is not bad, okay? Impatience is the difference between patience and impatience is that impatience, we are super eager, we're impatient to do that. Like patience, we are no longer patient. We want it to happen, okay? So the word is impatience, okay? Impatience. Do we spell impatience like that, guys? Do you know, sometimes I have a problem when I write a word so many times that I don't know how we spell it. Don't know whether you have this. Excitement means something else in French. I knew that, Elsa, but that's okay. That's okay. And here's me, not, you know, I don't know how to explain that. Anyway, so, après 2 mois de confinement. So, for you guys who are beginners, please learn words such as après, which means after. 2 mois, so that's a number, 2 months of lockdown, okay? This is not difficult, okay? More than, plus de, okay? Plus de, okay? Plus de. I mean, I have done a video on YouTube that came out last week, which is very good, about when to use plus and when to use plus, the word. And I would definitely recommend you to watch that. So, plus de 60% des Français. So where is the verb in all of that? I'm going to show you the verb, okay? So the verb is here, attendre, okay? And attendre, it doesn't mean to attend. It means to wait, okay? Attendre, attendre. So the verb from attendre is attendre, okay? So why do we say impatience versus l'impatience, avec l'impatience? Oh, because impatience... l'impatience is the impatience. You know, it depends on the context, Olivia, but you wouldn't, it would very much depends on what comes before that. You wouldn't say, il attend avec l'impatience. So, unless there is something that comes after that. So, j'attends avec l'impatience d'un enfant. I am waiting with the impatient, the same impatient as a child would have, for example. But here it's a general statement, is avec impatience, okay? When you use this, oh my gosh, what am I doing today? It's crazy. So, attendre avec impatience, impatience, means to look forward to. Okay? So, attendre avec impatience means to look forward to. Okay? So, another way to say I am looking forward to something would be avoir hâte de. Okay? So, to have haste about something. For example, we could say les Français ont hâte que de la réouverture ou de la réouverture des salons de coiffure. So, When someone says to you, j'ai hâte, it means I cannot wait. So I can't wait. Okay, so j'ai hâte. Donc, les Français ont vraiment hâte de revoir les salons ouverts, par exemple. OK? So that's attendre avec impatience. So well done, you guys. Okay? And by the way, in case you're wondering, attendre has ENT at the end here because we've conjugated the verb in the present tense quite simply. Okay? Because the subject of that verb which is attached is les Français. Okay? Les Français. Donc, the French people, they are waiting with impatience. They're waiting for with impatience for what? La réouverture, the reopening, okay, reopening of the salon de coiffure, the salon of coiffure, hairdresser salons, okay? And when is that going to happen? And you're right, it's happening, and Kay is right, the reopening of the salon de coiffure on the 11th of May. Perfect, okay? Ce 11 Mai, okay? Ce 11 Mai, this 11th of May, okay? So you've got it right, and Simon, for the reopening of hairdressers on the 11th of May. By the way, that's for real, yeah? I think it's going to happen. My sister, who has been in lockdown for 2 months, has started working again yesterday, just to give you an idea. Yeah, she's not a hairdresser. C'est pas une coiffeuse. She works for the council. Anyway, so, okay, so we've got that. Are we very clear? Is there any questions about that first sentence that you could ask me? And only if I can answer it. Don't know if I can answer. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. So, impatience, remember, it's impatience. Okay, why isn't en 11 mai? La réouverture des salons de coiffure ce 11 mai. Alors, you could have said either le 11 mai, the 11th of May, or ce 11 mai, this 11th of May, as in the one coming, okay? You cannot say en 11 mai, okay? You will never, in the normal setting, you will not say en and then the date, okay? En 13 juin, you would say le 13 juin, le 20 mai, le 11 mai, okay? Ou ce 11 mai, I mean this one here coming, okay? Let's have a look at numéro 2. En effet, partout en France, de nombreux coiffeurs comptent les jours avant de retrouver leur... What could be number 2? I mean, that's so funny. Okay, what's the word though? What's the word? Salon de coiffure. Avant de retrouver leur salon de coiffure. Ah, Kate, that words. David, entreprise. Richard, entreprise. Jonathan, salon. Établissement, salon de coiffure. That is interesting actually, because that's not the word that is that I have written, but that works equally, okay? Travail, salon ou travail, de retrouver leur travail. Okay, now watch out leur income, Brian, as in revenu. Leur revenu, leur salaire, absolument. Leur chaîne client, okay, sous client, cliente, because they're all women, so yes, you can. Client or client, okay. The word that I have actually, well, if you slow down the video, you would have noticed it because I'm an idiot. It is client, okay. And what you need to see is that there is an S. So therefore, whatever is going to follow will have an S. If it's salon de coiffure, Wolf, for example, and I know other people have said, it would have salon with an S, okay, salon de coiffure, okay. And Brian, incomes would be salaire, okay, ou revenu. And travail à FIFA can work, but if you put an S to travail and the plural of travail is travaux. I want to go back to one question that Zayidou has asked, which is very pertinent. he says, but why isn't the word number one? And I'll go back for 1 minute just to, so I come to terms with this one and I've done it. When you say avec impatience, with impatience, okay, so we are using a word, okay? Why didn't I say avec impatiemment, I think you said, yeah? Tabolem, yeah? And because if you translate the two with, and that's already an adverb, impatiently. So you can't have with an adverb, okay? So for example, you can only use avec and the noun, but not avec with an adverb, okay? So with describing the way you do things, for example, avec rapidité, okay? So, je marche avec rapidité, okay? But then if you wanted to use the adverb I walk rapidly, you wouldn't use avec again, okay? So you can say je marche avec rapidité, I walk with rapidity. But if you want to use the adverb on its own, okay, you do not use avec. So you would say je marche rapidement, okay? Je marche rapidement. Okay, and I hope Zayadou, was it? I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name. You've gone from my chat. Sorry, there is so much. Zayidou, I hope that answers your question. You can't say avec impatiemment. So the fact that in the text there is already impatiemment. Okay. Alors, magasin, Kay, would le magasin work? Les jours avant de retrouver leur magasin with an S? Absolutely, it would work. It's very good. Numbers of interest counts the days. That's what it means. Do you know what your words that you found work? You know, I'm thinking about Brian and the word income for salaire. It works too because they're looking forward to doing what? To getting some money again, and they're looking forward to being in their buildings again, in their salon. Anything goes. I put client, okay. But let's have a look at the word here and what that means. So well done, you guys. It's really, really good. So, en effet, okay. In fact, or indeed, en effet, partout en France. So partout is a very good little word. Everywhere in France. Partout. Okay. Partout. Partout. Everywhere. Okay. Like literally per everywhere, oh, per all. Partout en France, de nombreux. Alors, numerous, you see that? Coiffeurs, hairdressers. So here's the verb. Can I just see whether you've gathered where the verb is again? And again, it's a present tense. It's not a difficult level. Here we've got attendre. That was, again, ENT word because here the subject is the same. First of all, it was les Français, they, and here it's les coiffeurs, they, okay? Can partout also translate to across? Yes, Dinesh. Partout dans le monde, across the world, absolutely. It can work, partout. Partout, c'est partout. It's everywhere. Par exemple, if you talk about the virus, the COVID-19 virus, le virus est partout. Okay, so dans le monde, we would say, okay. They're counting, absolutely. So compte means to count, okay. So everywhere in France, the hairdressers are counting. It's a present tense. I know that it's a present tense because of the ending, ENT. Okay, it doesn't have a re sound. It doesn't have a complicated endings. It has the ENT endings that we know that you have in the present tense and in any other tenses. But what you have to look for is what comes before the ENT. Okay, so if it has a re sound, AIENT, then suddenly we are talking about the conditional. Okay, so be careful, spot the verb and spot the ending of the verb. That will give you the tense. Okay, so en effet, partout en France, de nombreux coiffeurs comptent les jours avant de retrouver leurs clients. So numerous hairdressers are counting the days before finding their clients. Again, retrouver. So, trouver, to find. Okay, so let me just spell it here. Trouver, to find. Yeah, if you don't know that, write it down. Trouver is to find, and retrouver is to find again. Okay, and you have that for lots of verbs. Prendre, to take, and reprendre, to take back. Can you think of another verb? Can you think of something else? I mean, I can't think that quickly, mainly because it's the afternoon and I've done a lot of things today. But if you think of another verb that we can transform like that, as in trouver, retrouver, prendre, reprendre, revoir, absolutely. Thank you, Brian. No, it's Dinesh, revoir. Brian, revenez, what's that? Ah, revenir. You've got it. Well done, Brian. Venir, revenir. So, voir, to see, revoir, to see again. Venir, to come, revenir, to come again. Appeler and rappeler. Yes, I think that words, entrer and rentrer, that's different. Okay. Recevoir, no, Simon, sevoir is not a verb. I don't think that recevoir is to receive. I don't think savoir is a verb, so that wouldn't work. Monter, remonter, chercher, rechercher, voir, revoir, peindre, repeindre, Shena, absolutely, if you want to repaint your... absolutely. Well done, you guys. It's so the verbs, work here. And I'm not sure, Simon, about recevoir. Recevoir is not a verb, so it's the whole thing, recevoir. But well done, you guys. It's very... Lire, Miss. Relire. Relire, Miss Deborah. If you want to reread something, je vais relire. I'm going to read again. Relire, absolutely. Try it with your verbs, actually. That will be interesting to see what works and what doesn't. Anyway, numéro 3. Okay, so I'm going to erase this because it's too busy. Okay, and it's very busy for me too. So here we go. We're here. Cependant, un coiffeur en activité sera obligé de un masque et des lunettes de protection. What do you think goes there? Now, here, if you are a beginners, you don't worry too much, actually. I'm sure that you could establish what word or verb could come here, okay? Just by establishing what un masque et des lunettes de protection is, okay? So what do you think that the coiffeur, okay, will have to do? Mettre, okay, mettre, porter, inconfortable, Miss Debra, obligé de inconfortable, uncomfortable. Are you talking about number 3 here or another thing? Porter, mettre. Oh, all these verbs we can put re in front. So reporter, to wear again. Remettre, to put back. Okay, so mettre, to put, and remettre. Donner. Okay, Miss Debra, donner. Masque and glasses. Porter un masque. Porter. Okay. Absolutely. So let's have a look at that. Donne un masque inconfortable. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. I was just wondering what you meant. Okay. Il va pas donner. It is not going to give. From what I understand, Miss Debra, is that people that go to the hairdresser will have to come with their own protection. That's what I read in the newspaper. But I don't know. Elsa, recevoir is on page 158 of Becherel. Yes, Elsa. Thank you for telling me. But what I mean is that it's not a verb that you can detach from the re. Okay. So you have... Because we were talking about, so recevoir means to receive, but there is no savoir. Okay, do you see what I mean? So recevoir is the whole verb and very, very complex to learn. And that's why it is in your Becherel. I saw it before, just trying to help. Elsa, thank you. You're an angel. Okay, so cependant, un coiffeur en activité sera obligé de porter. And well done. You have to have the infinitive of the verb to wear. Porter. No, Elsa, you don't look like a know-it-all. Don't worry. Oh my gosh, if only you knew. You know, I know nothing. I'll just pretend most of the time. People are going to see through me. I think I'm a fraud most of the time, so don't worry. It's nice learning French with you avec les popcorn. Oh, Shana, I'm glad I am an entertainment. Do you want me to do a dance or something? You know, I could do that. Anyway, so, cependant, un coiffeur en activité sera obligé de porter un masque et des lunettes de protection. So, absolutely, porter is the word to wear, okay, to wear, okay. So, what's going to happen is that we're all looking forward to having a hairdresser again. 60% of French people are going to run to the hairdresser. Can you imagine the hairdressers? So they had no business for about 2 months, and then they are going to have too much business. I think that's what's going to happen with a lot of people. But they have to wear un masque et des lunettes de protection. So here's the future tense for anybody out there who does not quite understand the future tense yet. Okay. Now, être obligé, to be obliged. Okay, so sera obligé, he will be obliged. Okay, he will be obliged. So sera. If you don't know your future tense of être, I would definitely, please definitely advise you to learn être in the present, passé composé, imparfait, futur et conditionnel. These 5 tenses will help. And Elsa has the Becherel, and she knows what I mean by that, because there are other tenses that I have not taught you, but I teach in the course. And whoever finishes the course up to lesson 40, I swear I'm going to give you a big kiss and a bottle of champagne. If you can prove to me that you have done all 40 lessons, because they are tough. Anyway, so this live lesson, Miss, how do you say to put on in English is to don? That's what I meant by don. Oh, but I see that I mean to give in French. It means to give in... Alors, donner means to give, Miss Deborah. Porter is to wear. And I'm not sure where you get this don, okay, because it's not... Le don is a gift, donner is to give, but porter is to wear. J'apprécie le nouveau cours. Jonathan, I'm glad you like. Why cependant, not or? Cependant. Or is the same, Brian. It's a good question. You can say cependant, pourtant, or, par contre, néanmoins, they're all the same. Zayidu has finished all the lessons. Okay, il a tout fini. T'as tout fini. Okay. Okay. And then to finish, okay, here we go. De plus, let me remove that. Okay. De plus, can you see where we are now? Here. De plus, okay. De plus, les clients qui porteront des peignoirs jetables devront être à plus d'1 mètre les uns des autres. Okay. What do you think the word here is? Okay. De plus, les clients qui porteront des peignoirs jetables devront être... Alors, Gigi assis, John situé. That works. Both actually works, except that situé would have an S at the end. Espace. We are talking, I mean, you get the gist of this. Séparé. Ooh, séparé is a good word as well, yeah. À plus d'1 mètre les uns des autres. Séparé works, Amanda, however, because the subject we are talking about, clients, okay. How would you spell séparé? The clients must wear disposable dressing gown. Okay. Kate has here like that. Yeah. Yes, like like that. Okay, so assis is the word. I like séparer. I like situer too, by the way. Okay, and assis is good. So I'm going to write assis. Okay, and assis means to sit, seated down. Okay, seated down. Okay, John, situé with an S, definitely. It would have to be an S. Simon, dispose, disposer. Then you mean disposer, don't you? With an accent and an S. À leçon 53. Greg, of the course, not the course then. We're talking about the course. Greg wants his bottle of champagne. That's what he wants. Il veut la bouteille de champagne. Afifa, assis, has to be with an S. Okay. Okay. So let's have a look at this last sentence. De plus, moreover, les clients, the clients. Now think this is the subject, okay? Qui, and here's the relative pronouns. Who will wear. And here, in that word porteront, you have the word porter, which means to wear. Now, can you see that? If I separate it, porter. And we have added ONT here because it's the ending of the future tense of they. So, ils porteront. They will wear. And what are they going? And can you please tell me, and I'm going to remove that because it's a bit messy. Could you please, and I'm going to remove that too. Could you please tell me, what do you think des peignoirs jetables is? Kate, a kiss and a bouteille de champagne if you reach lesson 40. So, disposable aprons, John, absolutely. Des peignoirs jetables. Disposable aprons. It's exactly what's going to happen for certain salons de coiffure. You're going to have disposable gowns. Alors, tablier is aprons. Gowns is peignoir as well. Blouse, another word, we could have used blouse, like blouse. Okay, blouse, des blouses jetables. And if you look at the word jetable here, okay, it comes from the verb jeter, like jet, to throw. Okay, and jetable is throwable, if you say. No idea what that is. Well, peignoir jetable is disposable gowns, Kate. Okay, so disposable gowns. Okay. De plus, des clients qui porteront des peignoirs jetables devront être, should be. Okay, and then comes the word I want you to write. Okay, so we've got disposer, séparer, what else? Assis. They all work, by the way, as long as you agree this word with the noun it relates to. And by this I mean, if you put the word séparer, for example, make sure that the word has an S at the end, okay? Because we are referring to client, okay? It just happens that, and the same for, who said disposer with an S? I saw that. Gigi, assis, exactly. Now, the good thing with assis, it has already an S, okay? So assis, seated down, okay? So they should be seated down. And what's the distance? À plus d'un mètre les uns des autres. À plus d'un mètre les uns des autres. OK? À plus d'un mètre les uns des autres. Okay? So if I do a drawing of me having my haircut done. Okay. I'm looking super happy because I'm obviously going to the hairdresser. So it's me sitting on my chair. Okay, yeah, super, my hairdresser. And this is un mètre de séparation. Okay. Vive Alexa. Yeah, Abdullah. Thank you. And here's another person, obviously, with desperately need of haircut as well. Okay. So, un mètre de séparation de distance. Yes. Kate, where do you find all these emoticons, emoji things? Metre. Okay, so that's 1 meter. Okay. But I think they are already a meter apart. Nice hair. We have the same, yes. Washina, look. This is gray hair. It tells you my age as well. Anyway, so let's go back and finish with the full, here we go, text. Can you see it? And that should be so much clearer. So, après 2 mois de confinement, plus de 60% des Français attendent avec impatience la réouverture des salons de coiffure ce 11 mai. En effet, partout en France, de nombreux coiffeurs comptent les jours avant de retrouver leurs clients. Cependant, un coiffeur en activité sera obligé de porter un masque et des lunettes de protection. De plus, les clients qui porteront des peignoirs jetables devront être assis à plus d'1 mètre les uns les autres. They're the YouTube originals for COVID-19. Oh, are they really? Like, definitely. How funny that you create these emoticons just for that situation. Anyway, how was that? I'm going to put myself into mains here, so you should be able to see me in big. And this is where you see the hair. It's just, how did you find this exercise? Miss Deborah, obligé de mettre un masque et des lunettes. Yes, ils sont obligés de mettre un masque. Très bien. Was this useful to you? Did you learn things or not? Hopefully, mettre, donner anglaise. Miss Deborah, mettre is to put on. Okay, Amanda's happy. Très bien. Excellent, merci. Très bien. Challenging and good. Okay, Elsa. And thank you for your help about the Becherel and the recevoir thing. I make a note. Excellent. Sean, very sweet. A little difficult. Please keep watching the lives. Some of them are of, lower level as well, more accessible. This one is B1, A2/B1, so it's quite difficult. Big birthday coming up for you, Greg. I hope you won't be in isolation. I don't know. In 3 weeks' time, I will be turning. And yes, it's going to be, quite interesting to see where, Greg, I'm going to spend my birthday. Not in Australia, for sure, but I shall come and see you one day. Oui, j'ai appris. Okay. Such a good lesson. Oh, thank you, Adam. Are you following? C'est excellent. Merci. Okay, so I'm going to see you in 2 weeks' time. Keep watching, and you have access to the old lives as well. There's hundreds of them. Nobody else on YouTube has access to these lives. Yeah, just you guys. So it's very important. I am B1 lesson 26. Kate, bravo. Remember what happens when you reach lesson 40. You must have watched all the videos, though, that I provide. Okay, not just the main video, but every single supplementary videos that there is on the website, which are hundreds. Okay, that's it for me. Au revoir. À bientôt. Bisous, bisous. Salut. Bye-bye.